Good morning, everybody. I think it's December 1st. It's the first day of Vlogmas. This is my kitchen window, my porch. I've got almost all the dishes done. I have to wash this out. Can you even see that in the dark? Anyway, here are this one ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blossoms. And this one has 3. So the amaryllis did well. Alrighty here. So I decided not to bake on Vlogmas Day 1 and instead to do an open collab that just started today. It's hosted at Alma Tyser and at Maniac Grammy's homestead. So Alma and Brenda take turns back and forth doing the topic, or is it a topic? The theme each month. And this month they chose Christmas. So I've got a book here that I've been doing in. And so what I did was I did one page like child secular Santa, and I did one more spiritual Christmas, I hope. I mean, we'll see how it looks. So for this one I just did like White Christmas, and then the Coca-Cola polar bears, and a North Pole. I cut that off a Little Debbie's box. Mr. Santa Claus, North Pole, Christmas, and then another Merry Christmas, Naughty or Nice. And then a kitten in a stocking, and little red stocking. It was one of those Tim Holtz stickers. Lots and lots of washi tape. Another Little Debbie box that I cut. And then a fa la 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 la, some gingerbread boys or girls or children. And then there's North Pole, and a ho ho ho, or if you're looking from this way, it's oh oh oh. And then there's a candy cane and a Polar Express maybe, like a Christmas train. And another gingerbread. And is that it? Oh, in the background was a piece of scrapbook paper, and it was like an out-of-focus Christmas tree. It was really pretty, but I covered up too much of it. Oh, well. Oh, I forgot the little child here doing the sledding. He or she got a sled for Christmas. And so there you have it. So then on the other side, because you can do 1 or 2 pages, I guess, and so the other side, my second one, isn't as busy. It's supposed to be because it's a collage. I didn't even tell you. I'm having some of this sugar-free, no sugar added, not sugar-free, Swiss Miss. And it is delightful. I'm enjoying the heck out of it. So on this one, I put just like some plaid Christmas type. I didn't know what else to do. And then some gold and some washi that wasn't specifically like children's Christmas. And I put God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen music, and it came like that. You know, I didn't burn that. And then some gold sparkles to match the background, and some gold, yeah. Anyway, and there's some more gold. And still their heavenly music floats. Silent night, holy night. All is calm, all is bright. Christmas child. And up in the clear night sky. And I don't know what that's from, but it might be a secular song. I was thinking it wasn't, but now I think it is. Anyway, it doesn't matter, you know, either one or both. Peace on earth, and a sticker there. I already said the washi. So that is my whole deal on doing my Come Collage with Us. And I want to thank Alma and Brenda. Brenda's apparently in Mexico again. She goes, well, this is, I think, the 2nd or 3rd time. Sorry, I was drinking. The 2nd or 3rd time that I've known her, but she's gone. So she has a son and a daughter-in-law and a grandchild who live in Mexico. So they, you know, when they go, they just apparently get to visit with family who live out of the country. And I'm not sure, I suppose the weather is much warmer in Mexico right now than it is where she's from, in Maine. And Alma's in Arkansas, I believe, and I'm not sure, but I think they got hit with snow just recently. And I could even be wrong about where Alma lives. I have sent her cards and stuff, but I, don't memorize all of this. So let's see what else. I was going to bake cookies, and then I decided not to. My husband is over at my mom and dad's. They're having some trouble with some light bulbs, and so he is helping them to put that all together. And because they're high, they're not high, but the light bulbs are high. And of course, them in their 80s, they're not going to scurry up a ladder. And so he's going to do that for them. I think it's garage, like fluorescent bulbs, those long ones. If they go out in their garage, they have a refrigerator and a freezer in their garage. And so if they go out there at night, there's no light right now. So take a flashlight, and that's another thing you don't want them doing. My mom has decided to sell the car and depend on, I don't know what they call it, but it's transportation for people that are either going through medical treatment, or they're senior citizens, or they're, just carless and also in some way disabled, or differently abled, like in a wheelchair, or blind, like me. No, I'm not blind. It's not funny. My eyes are still giving me fits. But anyway, so I don't know how that's going to work for her. I don't think she's going to like it at all. They live on retirement. And so not having a car is going to save them a lot of money. First of all, there's going to be the money to be made selling the car. And then there's going to be no insurance, no gasoline, no new tires, blah, blah, blah. I just don't think she's going to like the ride. I've seen people out in the cold, just at a stop, waiting for that van to come around. I forget what it's a city bus, but it's short, and it has something like a different term on the side of it. I hope that it works out for them, though, because, it would be even more difficult to buy another car and to have your license, not. My dad stopped driving years ago because he is blind, and he is next to deaf, worse than I am. So she's the only driver, but we followed them home from Thanksgiving, and she was not doing well. It was dark and it was raining, and she was in the wrong lane a couple different times. She took an entrance to a store that was an exit, that kind of thing, and crossed like 2 lanes to get into this exit. And I thought, oh my word, if she gets pulled over, she's going to get hefty tickets. But she's not, because she says she's done. Okay. Let's see, what else was I going to say? I'm just going to say that tomorrow I'm going to do a baking thing for Vlogmas 2. Thank you, Brenda and Alma, for hosting. And happy Vlogmas 1 to everyone. And I can't wait to see what everybody else does. I've watched just a few so far. Want to see the doggy? Hey, doggy. He goes, what do you want? He doesn't know I'm going to put him in the crate. Oh, that's what I was going to say. When my husband gets home, we are going to go for a ride. Yes, we are. You'd be driving me. Okay, take care, everybody, and happy December 1st, Vlogmas 1st.